the end of the universe via the big freeze, the big rip, the big crunch. Maybe we're in our 24th big bounce. Whatever way the universe ends. The good news is...
Good news, everyone!
In any shape or way or form, our civilization would have died by then. We would have nuked each other by then. We would have colonized other planets and the whole planets would have been destroyed by then. Whatever way there is, I would like you all to know that we will die before one of the apocalypses of the universes will happen. So 07 my community, I'll see you on the other side. Whatever the other side may be. See the game? So let me know what way you think the universe will end. Will it end the big freeze, the big rip, or the big crunch? Yes, we see the game. Let's go. So this is day 5? Day 5 of Outer Worlds. So in theme with us celebrating Earth Day on Tuesday, heads up, we are also going to be celebrating leaving Earth behind and traveling to other worlds. I said other worlds, not outer worlds, by the way. Oh, I got a flamethrower. I don't think I've ever used the flamethrower. Whatever, let's try it out. Although he uses the same ammo as this guy. I like that pistol though. Yeah, I'm gonna change it again. Time to use it. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, but Tofu called it the big freeze. Why did you call it the heat death there? Well, the reason why I called it the heat death is quite literally it's going to be the death of heat. Thermodynamically, everything is just, entropy is going to keep increasing. It's going to continue to go a certain direction over time and never stop. And basically matter and heat in the whole universe is going to reach an equilibrium state, which means that it's probably going to be pretty, because the universe is a very big place, there's a lot of empty space, it's going to be pretty much 0 Kelvin, almost. Hence where the heat death comes in, quite literally the death of heat. Good luck, have fun. Thanks, Lord. Sorry. Ooh, where did that guy come from? Yeah. I think we read that paper, Shadow Pony. Yeah, you're right. There was a paper on that for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of discussion. Like, there's still being papers published every week. I don't know if you guys are keeping an eye out, but do you know, like, there's papers being published every week saying that dark matter doesn't exist and that they can account for the universe without dark matter. Like, there's constant talk about this. No heat, no transfer of energy, exactly. When you don't have 2 temperature differences, you don't have heat flow. Oh. Where's my quest? Oh, it's right here. Or even if we expand to other planets in our solar system, that'll be an achievement worth celebrating, even if... Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do think it'll be really cool. Although, like, I understand the idea of taking care of our Earth, for sure. But ultimately, there's going to be things that is going to destroy Earth that is not human. Most of the stuff that's happening to Earth is due to us, pesky humans, yes, but... there are things that are going to happen to Earth that are not at fault of humans. And there might be little to no prevention in the future. And so setting up base in other planets and other places is important as well. It might be the only way humanity survives.
Sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last.
That still only counts as one.
Impress me. Feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
I agree, disembowelment isn't very sexy. Look at, thanks for the follow, welcome in. Hi Vanish Door, hi Opinionat. How to increase the lifespan of the sun. There are actually ideas of doing that. There are theories of keeping the sun alive for longer. Yeah. Scary though. Like, I'm worried about anything. Like, the same with Earth. Doing anything to Earth to alter its climate in any... Oh my god, that's actually terrifying. Big Freeze wins with 64% of the votes.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Not that as far as I know. I've always kept the habit of saying thank you by name every single time. Even as small as a streamer as I was, or as big as I am now, I do try and say thank you to each person, unless they followed me while I was AFK or away. Maybe they purposely did that. Then I don't. Hi, Burnt. I meant that there was no pop-up. Oh, was there not? Oh, did you guys not see? That's weird. I do have the sound alert stuff here in the corner. It didn't count as one this time. Okay, maybe there's a bug on this overlay.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How do you rate this with Fallout? So I kind of described this before, that I feel like when I played Fallout, I was a very new variety streamer. And obviously chat is very distracting. But I was able to stay focused on the plot so far in this game. Like every side plot, I know what's happening, I think.
What a question!
Don't test me.
Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation.
So at the moment, I prefer this for sure. And the graphics
For
are
our
great.
part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
Oh yeah, I can get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Ah,
Is
my
it really
specialty.
illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar, you sly dog.
You really think so? I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry
They've
it
been
out.
waiting out for me, chat.
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Actually, I found a data carrier with details of UDL's secret experiments. I know how to make people talk. Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be in, hmm? I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it'll be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Do I?
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
You think if we talk to those iconoclast folks, they'd do the same?
Was there anything else?
Oh yeah, I found your review. Remember, he wasn't getting promoted because he's too cautious.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
I did delete it. Sorry, it was already open.
Yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
Wait, isn't albatross a
I
bird?
gave MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and
He
for
gave up
years,
his kidney?
I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Imagine donating your kidney to your boss in hopes of getting a promotion or like just being on the good side and then like not getting that promotion. Sorry, just turning on the heating. That's wild. Chat, don't be giving your kidneys to your bosses. Just don't. Oh my days.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
And you made it work. There's more than anyone say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Who should we give our kidney to? Probably family or friends, right? Never give everything to a company that don't care about you. I keep you around for spare parts. Who knows what condition the kidney would be in? I met Grim! Speaking of Grim, sell it to them instead. I kid you not. I don't think this is legal, and I'm pretty sure it was a joke. I'm not sure. But there's a guy who on TikTok, on social media, who goes around interviewing people, right? And they interview them saying, what's your job? Or what's your student loan? You know those kind of people that go around and they'll ask this one question? And one person asks, how much do you have in student loans? And so it was just to highlight how crazy it is in the United States, the debt that they have. But one girl was asked, and she says, oh, I don't have any student loans. And he goes, oh, how did you do? And she responds with, oh, I sold my kidney to pay off my loans. Can you even, number one, can you even do that? Legally sell an organ in the United States? Because that sounds not true. Am I crazy? Is that Caleb guy? Old sailors regarded an albatross as an unlucky sign. Oh, okay. I never knew that.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
I'm sure you could go somewhere and do it. Okay. Still though, that's really bold to admit on like huge social media platform. I think she did a follow-up video or something. Oh, speaking of Black Mirror, I watched the first episode of the new season. It's really good.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Oh, level up! Level up. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Love leveling up. My persuade is so high, lads. I'm unstoppable with my persuasion. Nobody can stop me now. Bonus to dialogue when you have no companions in your party. No point, I always have companions. Chance to hit a companion ability cooldown. Chance to reset a companion ability when using the other companion's ability. I never use the companion abilities. Companion ability cooldown. Science weapon damage. Might as well do this. It's not great, but, you know, I don't have much more choice. I don't use the other ones that much either.
Like in Edgewater. I hear you workers will...
So, now that we finished that quest, let's make sure we have no more quests on this planet. That's Emerald Vale, Scylla. Oh! We have still one more quest here on this planet.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any
I'm glad, Liquid. I'm so sorry. We finished the physics segment earlier.
Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
We did spend 2 hours talking about physics and space and stuff today. And Benjamin Franklin.
I the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Oh,
Knowing
interesting
You'd
hacks.
sit and be alone with your
Okay.
thoughts.
Hi, I'm from Portugal. Welcome in, Poison Mouse. That still only counts as one. Thanks, Marie, for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so... Ooh. So, selling your organs is not allowed in anywhere in the world. But we hear about black market organs all the time. Well, I don't know about all the time. I hear... Ooh! Oh my god, that's a mushroom! I thought those were livers! We were talking about organs there for a second. Someone selling... Yeah, we were just chatting about like a video I saw where a girl admitted that she sold her kidney to pay off her student loans. We don't know if there was any truth to it.
To cover up the Saltuna smell.
Hello.
Hey,
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Take it easy, I'm just looking around. Lie. Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief eschatological health manager is missing.
Riot! Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Oh, I see what you mean. I had 21k US in debt, paid it back after 15 years since our low APR. We paid its minimum while paying down higher APR loans. Damn, that is still, like, I live in such a different world to that. I had, all my life, one credit card. That being said, I've only been an adult how many years? How old am I? Yeah, 12 years, I'll say. I've been a working, functioning adult for 12 years, paying my taxes, all that kind of stuff. And I had one credit card, and it was a €1,000 limit. And yeah, I didn't have student loans. I was on support though, so like I did get government support for school. I did have a full-time job while going to university for living expenses and things like that. And I don't recommend, of course, having a full-time job while going to college full-time. It wasn't healthy at all. But what can you do, you know? Yeah, I don't think I was ever in debt. It is a scary kind of steep slope. I would be worried about being in debt, personally. It's a different kind of... Again, maybe I am very biased in my opinion. Maybe this isn't like a whole Irish experience anyway. Maybe other people do take out loans, but I've never taken out a loan before. You can rent your organs though. That's true. I think, what's that term? What's that pregnancy called? Surrogate? Surrogacy, technically, is that, right? Okay, let's talk about this
We're not
right.
keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
He might be the dead
Tell
body.
him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Okay. Let's go talk to this Braxton guy.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
Given a program to university to teach math. The program discontinued after he was signed on to do it, but had a letter saying that they were going to do it as soon as they had the money. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Yeah, it really kind of, with money and education, we are better as a society if we're all educated. If bringing each other up is so important. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna draw the line, not because it's getting controversial, but just because we're going balls deep into this conversation. So, it's not controversial. If you guys want to talk amongst each other, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to go ahead. But personally, I'm drawing the line. I'm going to focus on the story of the game. Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once.
I think I saw that for
once.
Zerp, yeah.
Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is.
It's always about the money.
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Show me the money.
No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Persuade 30. Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I?
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Okay, so I have to do this other quest. Okay.
Fine by me.
Okay, let's do the other quest so that we can get this quest done. Braxton's apartment. Here we go. England battering the Scots. Oh no. Oh wow. Look at our beautiful Jupiter. Moved across galaxies. Actually, I know this is called the Halcyon system. Does anyone know if this system is real? This is the apartment with the dead body. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I think it's upstairs. Ooh, that was the dead body.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossing.
Hi! You know there's a dead body below you. Take care, Poison Mouse.
Startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Do blueprints. Blueprints.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Why are you looting in his apartment then?
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Okay. Can I steal? No, I can't.
We should
I
hurry.
mean, who's she gonna tell if I steal? She's also kind of stealing. Right? Isn't that how that works? The thief of a thief is my friend. Sorry. Didn't mean to barge in. Outer Worlds has some pretty artwork. I've played it a few times. Actually, a lot of people have come into the chat who said that they've played the game, have said that they've played this game a few times.
Spit it out.
I'm still fretting about
I'm glad to
you,
see
Nell.
this has a lot of replayability. There is no honor amongst thieves.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if
In
I
the
drill through
Aether?
the hole, we all suffocate.
What does she mean?
Exciting, you know.
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna pause here just a second. Outer Worlds, Halcyon system. A real system? Question mark. I wonder if I get a Google search. Is Halcyon based on a real-life solar system? Here we go, Reddit. Probably not, but the universe is infinite, so there's probably something pretty similar out there. Okay. It's not based on a real solar system. It would be cool, though. It would be cool if this was based on a real solar system.
This conversation right here. Everyone all right?
Nice. Nice and toasty. Hi, Scalus.
So anyway. Right. Okay. When we get back
Should get to the main
ship,
story
I'm
completed
drinking
by
this
2027.
conversation right out of my record. Be careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Here we go.
Ha! Let's go! That was great. Oh, that's not the sniper. Oh. My second gun is now the sniper. I thought it was the first gun. Good job, team.
Don't mess with us.
Great teamwork. Ooh, washer. Don't mind if I do. Mather resident. 'Cause nothing else matters. Wait, what's Eminem's surname again? Is it Mather? No.
A visitor?
Oh.
What an unexpected
Edgar Mather.
surprise. Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
Okay, okay,
The
okay.
Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
That's the
Thank you
spirit.
so much, Volcano
Now come
Doc.
in.
I'll have a
Make
look over the
yourselves
PowerPoint slides. Thank you so
comfortable.
much for sending them on. You're very, very kind to do so. Take care of yourself.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Am I the one who's going to be for dinner, chat? I think he's going to eat me. It usually goes that way.
Nonsense. We're too far from the safety of Stellar Bay to deny a traveler hospitality.
He's going to eat me.
Stay for dinner at least. I insist.
It's cannibalism.
Something ain't right about this.
Yeah, we're going to be eaten. We're at the dinner. Do I have to sit down?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
The Eternal? I certainly can't fault your optimism. If you're so eager for company, why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide.
Is this some
crowded in
religious
by
cult?
walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars.
Captain
Out
Tofu's
here,
back on the
we
menu.
are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I have played Mass Effect. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner? Sorry, I'm not real good with, names. It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times, it's like there's fog.
Sounds like COVID brain.
Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Okay, maybe not as much COVID brain there. That was a bit extreme. Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal. I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now please, try to relax. Undue stress tends to spoil the meal, you know. Is it sticking again? I'm afraid.
Why is
nothing
the
out here
door
works the
locked?
way
Oh
it
my
used
god, I'm
to.
gonna be eaten.
There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
He's gonna eat me.
I do appreciate your patience.
Okay, yes, I'm on board now.
Anything but the best, though.
Let's go find. I'm sure nothing bad upstairs, right? Hi, Lizzie.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
They ate Braxton.
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
Braxton is food.
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever.
Oh, God.
Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Why isn't he bringing you anything anymore?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
I'm so gonna get
They
eaten.
went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back.
Or okay, at least Braxton's gonna be dinner. Let's agree that Braxton is dinner,
Okay.
chat.
Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Oh,
When
don't
she
say that.
said that reminded me of a rat licking its chops. Be careful.
Oh my god, Braxton's definitely dead. Braxton is so dead. Oh, that's nice little herb plants. There's a nice toilet. Nothing inconspicuous there. Okay. There's a hole in the wall. That happens. We all have, you know, some people have skeletons in their closets, others have holes in their walls, you know?
Oh no. No.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
I said it! Name, Hector Braxton, Ballard Velma. If lost, please return to Ballard Velma, or current supervisor of MSI Fishery Operations in Stellar Bay. Supper time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi, Diaz, welcome in. Welcome in, Greek. Hi, Krusty. Tofu, did you eat the man? Be honest. No! Don't be coming in here accusing me of that.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Yeah, it's one of my better qualities.
How very rude.
Time to teach you some manners.
I come!
Oh. Wow. Oh. Run. Okay.
Deserve to die so clean.
Jesus. All right. Oh, we found some limbs. Don't mind me. Dark matter chocolate. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks spoil the stew, as they say. There wasn't anything in the stew. I thought there was going to be flesh. But the dinner she was cooking was no dinner. Dun 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 dun! Sorry. Can I play the piano? No. Well, isn't that lovely? We found our local cannibals. We got rid of the local cannibals. Do you think that was a good thing or a bad thing we did to society? No marinated and fried tofu for dinner tonight. Exactly. Tofu lives to tell the tale for one more day. Could have had a nice dinner, but
Worry all
no.
that ammo in your berth might combust. blast?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder.
The
and
dinner will
lot
as
of
a lie.
fertilizer
There is
on
no
one
cake.
real hot day. I've seen it happen.
Removing predators
I
from
don't
an
know which more
ecosystem can
unsettling.
sometimes cause
The concept
problems.
of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or
We
the
don't
fact
know
that this is the
how
kind of thing you think about on the
affected
regular?
the ecosystem would be. It's all hindsight. It's all hindsight. There are invasive species, but there's also species that do a lot of good. And you don't register it until it's too late. It's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. How do I get in there? Parkour. 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 Nature adapts sooner or later. I think I went the wrong way. Why am I even down here? I do not know. If you had to live on canned tuna for the entire life, I feel like cannibals would appeal to anyone. A little bit of flavor. Although canned tuna... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of canned tuna. In fact, I actually think the smell is really bad. Oh no, I'm stuck again. No, not this again. Game, don't do this to me. Parkour. Broke my leg! My leg! Oh, can I jump on that? Parkour. Oh, that is definitely a broken leg, chat. Oof. Acrophobia after repeatedly falling from great heights. Tofu, you have been doing such silly things that the game is like, bruv, get your shit together, girl. Get your shit together. How do I get in here? I need to get into this building. Oh, it's over here. Here's the main entrance.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
Tuna is equal to mystery meat.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
So, hey, your friend was
Gosh,
eaten.
This old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Has there ever been a case of human remain trace found in food? So in Northern Ireland, we had a big incident of horse meat, because horse meat is illegal here. It was found in Lidl or Aldi many, many years ago. Does anyone know if there is, you know, any stories of human meat found somewhere? You had horse meat sold as beef here as well? No way. Jeez, that seems like a trend. We had a whole controversy in Ireland about that. Why are you interested? Don't make it seem weird. Yudi, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Oh man, we're gonna tell her that she got eaten. He got eaten. As someone, okay, I'm gonna highlight what Krusty just said. As someone that worked in a lab that did species determination, I can tell you we don't actually test for human meat. Dun 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 dun! Just saying, just saying.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Cheer up, maybe now you can hire someone better. It's a rotten way to go. Yeah, I think number 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Oh yeah, can you give me the poster?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
What? Yeah, I helped you with Braxton.
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it
Skimming.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
I hope there's no more. Yeah, because I watched recently Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that was that episode in season 6 or 7. I forget, when she's working in the Double Meat Palace, where the whole mystery of what's in the double meat, what's in the meat, and she finds human fingers and stuff.
We're not like those corporate towns.
Got me
where you
thinking there as we
fine
were
for sleeping
chatting.
on the wrong side of
Gotta
the bed.
run. Enjoy your game.
Besides,
Take care of
the
yourself,
space of
Frizza. Thanks a
short
million
stuff
for
we
stopping
use is
by.
cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna. Fat and mostly tumor-free. Or new, I guess.
So we've seen the Borst first. We've seen what pigs look like in this new universe. I've not seen tuna yet, I think, right?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators.
I'm gonna assume it
He
doesn't
thinks I
look like
don't pay
normal
them enough
tuna.
for flipping switches and turning dials.
Have you seen how big tuna is, though? It's a
So
massive
the job's
fish.
easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
They're unionizing.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
I just saw someone and my Steam friends starting playing Stick of Truth. South Park. Hey, we're almost done. I'm pretty sure these are the only trail of side quests that I'm doing before we go to the main quest again. Not bad, not bad. But it does feel like this whole game has been side quests mostly. The game even actually kind of forces you to do side quests in the sense that you can, like, for example, I tried to complete a quest there, although it was actually technically a side quest. It told me that I had to do a side quest for her before I could progress, you know?
You're not listening to a word, are you?
Look, my back aches and everything smells like fish. I just want to enjoy my beer.
It's in this building. I was in the right building, I think. Maybe we... Oh, we have to go upstairs. Okay.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? There was something wrong
Hello.
with, like professional flexing.
Wilderness Patrol.
What do you think you're doing? I don't have time.
Oh, if you crouch, you're stealing. Okay,
face,
sorry.
huh? You from off-world?
Don't crouch and approach people. Apparently that's stealing from them. Yep, Captain Dr. Tofu of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome.
I get a
Why don't
drink.
you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
Revel?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares.
At least he's forgiven
Well,
me. That is
as
true,
long as we
Liquid.
don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough.
Okay, yeah.
So now we're striking.
What could be so bad that made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on
Don't be
Monarch,
getting ideas, lab
we're free
rats.
from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sandra's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Okay. Any suggestions for how to put Velma on pressure?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe
No,
you'll
don't
try
be
that.
taking notes now, Zir.
The others wanted to blackmail her. But we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What kind of rumors do you have? Yeah, what blackmail?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay, chat, I'm going to switch sides. I vote for the working man, you know? I want to help the working man. Wait. Oh, did I not pick up a quest for this?
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
I wanted to go and check.
Sure thing. What did you want to
Hey,
discuss?
Liquid, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. I don't know why the sound alert is not working. There it is.
A mine.
A mine.
Nope.
Thank you so much for the support.
If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave
We
Sublight
appreciate the
even more
PP too.
dominion in Stellar Bay.
We appreciate PP points around here. She said evidence in the other room, right? Now that you've signed the tossball poster. Yay, help the working man. Let's start a union. Better late than never. Wait, where's the... I want to do the side quest of... Where did... chat, remind me, where did he say there might be proof? Back in the Saltuna can, right? Saltuna place?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here you go.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still,
Turn off the
you can
heating.
have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. You know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Had 75% or higher positive with 3 factions. Sorry, I stuttered a bit there. So I just got a bunch of... Is this the right way? So he said there might be evidence in this place. Let's go looting some evidence, chat.
Wouldn't mind smelling like some tuna if we could sell more of it.
That's a toilet. I don't think the secret is in the toilet. Where is the secret? Where is the secret? Oh, wow, that's pretty. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Oh my days. Is that, what are they called again? The way you store hydropower. Help. There's a word. Dam. Not exactly a dam. But damn, help me with English. Help. Ooh, maybe it's here. Please enter the name of the employee file. Braxton Hex files are filed with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmacological formula, and amusing why Saltuna seems to prefer Borston beans over plain burstwurst. Okay. Ballard. Velma's personnel files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Carefully study of her financial reveals that for the past several years she's been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into her personal account. She was... The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors. Oh my gosh, she really was pocketing money. Water silo tower? A succulent vertical dam? I'm not sure. Does anyone know properly?
Yeah, that's some nimble fingers, Captain.
Ooh, I used my lockpick. Look at all that fish! She only smells fishy around here. Daniel, thank you so much for the resub at tier 3 for 6 months. Oh my days. Daniel, thank you so much for the support. That's incredible. You're so kind and so generous for giving 6 whole PP points. Curve Mila, you're so kind.
You all got different Saltuna here.
And you still have not chosen your nerdy sound alerts. One day you will come up with a nerdy sound alert.
You're on Monarch. Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about?
That's some fishy business. Hydrogen is kept in storage tanks, but I think there's another word.
Right now.
Oh. And thank you all of you, like Daniel and Liquid. Thank you so much for the subs, both of you. It really means a lot to contribute to the PP points. It just means that, you know, I get that nicer, higher ratio of oh, dash. That nicer, higher ratio of percentage profits. I need to be a bit more like Quark. Profit. We should have that actually as a dono sound alert. Just profit. Was it pump storage you were? Yes. I think that's more where my brain was working. Is that kind of like pump storage what that was, do you think?
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and revel.
I'm going to give you information.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her.
Shit.
Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
I might have fucked up here, actually. Probably shouldn't have done that. I wanted to kind of bargain, actually.
You ever think about what goes on?
Maybe I still have time. Did you just break up? I did, and it was kind of an accident, to be honest. Let me see if I can salvage the union.
Poor Braxton.
I don't want to think.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
You've said the same line a few times, Velma.
You knocked any sense into him yet? Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
Yeah, so I know you've been pocketing. Ah! I fucked it up. Oh, man. I didn't side with the working man. I did not side with the working man. I am a traitor. I am a traitor to them all. Damn it. Today, Intofu commits class treason. If he uses power to get water up, then... Like a water gravity. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was a water gravity battery thingy-mabobby. Well, it's not really a battery, right? Because the whole definition of a battery is electrochemical storage. But we usually, you know, add gravity battery to it to distinguish between them. So yes, I would say it's a water gravity battery. Before anyone comes at me for technicality.
Oh, that's got a ring to it.
Forget I asked.
Oh, sorry. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color. They're stuffed into the suitcase. We're solving a murder, team. Go back and reload an earlier save. Ah, no, it's okay. I don't tend to scum save usually. Ferengi roleplay on point. Hi, Hans. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Little Riding Hood. Scab tofu. Oh no, don't call me a scab. I remember that word from... What was that game we played? Disco Elysium. I learned so many words from Disco Elysium. It was one of the most educational games I've ever played in my life.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
You're pretty.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
I'm not here to chat about teams. Who has time to watch grown men and women hit balls and sticks? They're all pretty great.
Aren't
I'm gonna
they
be polite.
When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball. So, what can I do for you?
I found this betting slip on a dead man's apartment. Any idea that it might have happened to him? Aren't storage and battery a bit interchangeable? Oh yeah, they can be, absolutely. So for example, a battery is a form of energy storage, but not all energy storages are batteries, you know? So it's, again, it's such a technicality. Like if anyone calls you out on it, they're just being petty. I was just defending myself from the preemptive pettiness, if that makes sense.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Imagine dying and being known for having terrible teeth.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around.
Oh?
They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games.
Shit.
They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
He got...
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done.
Got
I know he
murdered
gets fed
because
up
of
with
betting?
the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
For instance, kinetic batteries, huge blocks of concrete. Oh yeah, I was gonna say they're gravity batteries, right? There's a few words for it. I'm on linguist TikTok. If someone calls me out, I'll counter them without relative languages. Nice. You reverse Uno them. Okay. They are a bunch of tossers. Monarch. Let's go mess around with these guys who kill people over gambling. Oh, how do I get behind? Oh, I might have to go around this way? Yeah, this way. To get around behind the dark alley, you know?
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. It used to be I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side.
Hello, bad guys!
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Intimidate. It's making him my business. You don't want to mess with Subligh's VP of aggressive accusations.
Wait, you're the new Sublight partner?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Then get out of here fast. I think we should murder him. Rude. Get him, girls. Yes, I did have a choice of being passive, being forgiving, but I decided that forgiveness was not in my nature. Are we all ready for chocolate egg zombie Jesus Day? That's true. Someone did mention to me a while back that technically classification of zombie, I think lore-wise, Jesus Christ might be one of, well, not the first zombie, because there was a lot of lore and what's the word? Stories in the past of someone being resurrected after 3 days.
Thank you again for retrieving
But
the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead.
But that's terrible.
Oh.
What happened?
I've taken care of it.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna pretend they were trying to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense.
I totally did not have the dialogue
your intervention
option.
in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Oh. Do you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true.
So you guys fucked up yourselves?
This planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then it was known as Terra 1.
Oh. What happened? Terra 1 and Terra 2? I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice. The hazards just gave them a reason to put to paper.
Oh, so this planet
Sharp
wasn't
as
as nice
ever,
as the
Milka.
other one.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Parvati is so
Here, here. That may not be the way
righteous.
the colony works, but it damn well oughta.
Although
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb.
there was that whole
Unfortunately,
first quest
noble
thing that's a bit
thoughts
questionable.
rarely sway board policy.
There's definitely
Anyway,
very personal about
we
it.
learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out.
Okay.
Creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
But aren't they pissed at you ever since?
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Okay. Yet here you are. I hope you gave them the finger.
In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind in an act of quiet but firm defiance. As the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
And so they spread all the rumors about Monarch. But why would they do that?
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board.
It was still shady.
We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Sorry, I am licking my finger occasionally. I'm not being gross. I'm just bleeding. That's gross.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists. All of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
They sound pretty bad. You've got strong feelings on the matter.
I'm trying to build something
Vampire
here.
tofu.
They only
Cannibalism.
want to destroy things,
It's not
and they risk
cannibalism if I'm
ruining
eating
Monarch for
myself,
all of
though.
us. It isn't just that they drain
It's
our
only
people,
cannibalism if it's
resources.
someone else. So go on, give me your fingers,
Every
chat.
radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Why exactly do you want back on the board? Oh. Why wasn't it
Why
working?
wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, that'd go a long way toward rebuilding our homes.
Okay.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
They treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that? I can't fault you for your practicality. I like that comment.
Indeed. We've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
You mean the data implicating UDL?
Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power.
Oh, really?
And I
Is
don't
it?
mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
What's the hazard clause?
It's straight bullshit is what it is. A fabrication rich folks use to preserve their investments by leaving a lot of people here to die slow.
Nyoka has the right of it.
Oh?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
So, like, you could...
Wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the
Yeah.
wrong side of danger?
So do you just isolate them?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
And they've invoked that on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI
Okay, so that's what they've done.
rather hard to run a business that way.
I was so excited for Monarch to be like crazy, not conspiracy, but like, you know, evil and dire, and it kind of, I don't know why, but in the earlier episodes of the dialogue, it kind of made me feel like they were, what are they called in Firefly? In Serenity, in the movie? Raptors? No, what are they called again? Halftime 42-0, damn.
What can I do for you?
Reapers! Reapers, that's the word. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a planet full of Reapers or something like that. That's the vibe I was getting initially. Oh, is it Reavers? Is it Reavers or Reapers? It's been so long since I watched it. Reavers, okay, Reavers. I thought Serenity did a really good job of rounding up the TV show. For anyone who was like a fan of the games. The movie was a really great roundup of the TV show. To kind of give an explanation, a bit of a conclusion. I won't say much more in case there's a bit of spoilers. We should probably watch that together actually, movie night. So many things to watch. Should keep track of them too. I need to log them. Same way as I log my Tofu TikTok guests. My TTTs. Sounds bad. I'm not logging my titties before anyone comes at me. That is not what I said. Do not put words in my mouth. I should have gone on for 20 seasons next year. I need to buy ammo, I think. And nothing else matters. Reapers were Mass Effect. That's the one. No, we have dismissed that. I love a good loot. Hi, here for all of it. Great statement with your matching name there. How are you keeping this wonderful Saturday evening? Is it evening yet? It's 5:30. I do need to feed Bunzo, by the way. She usually eats around between 5:30 and 6. So we gotta feed her. There's some tasty coriander and romaine lettuce waiting for her. Non-organic though. Non-organic. We don't feed our bunny the good stuff. What are you talking about? We're in a budget around here. Never the good stuff. You'll find all lettuce is organic material. Amber Heights. Oh wow, that seems very cult-like symbol. Totally not worried. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every occasion. Oh, I was gonna say a glass for every occasion, but it's a class for every class. Shame it got canned. Yeah, it is a shame it got canned. It was a good cast, I agree. Speaking of being a good cast, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I need to pee is the conclusion of my statement. I'm gonna go pee. Everybody else, get up and stretch and do some jumping jacks and come back and we'll continue with our exploration of Amber Heights. I think this might be the last quest on this planet. I've said that like 5 quests ago, but I think this is the last quest and then we're gonna go on new adventures. I'm gonna run some ads. I will be 5 minutes because I have to feed Bambi as well. I'm gonna give her some lettuce and coriander. See you guys in a bit. I love it. Hi, Kitson. Yeah, welcome in. Hope you guys are keeping well. Welcome in, welcome in. We are...
Well, hello.
Talking to
And
Rose.
welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets.
Radiant
Gosh,
personality.
blast it.
Who are the iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon.
Free people?
No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems. What about the Raptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm here to talk to someone about your broadcasts.
Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around.
Yeah, this is definitely a cult.
Dark
No one's as happy unless they're in a cult.
Our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
If you guys are happy, you're part of a cult, just saying.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism.
Philosophism.
Through him, we came to the eternal truth.
Eternal truth.
I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning.
Is this the cult?
I think she was our sawbones back
As in
then,
this
but
stream,
now
this
she's more
chat?
like
Are we the cult?
our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here.
Oh, a missionary.
And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
How about not screwing my head off in the first
Graham's
place?
place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Ah, like a phoenix.
The new boy. Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings
Hi,
very
Mr. Ages. Welcome in.
Last I saw him,
Hope
he
you're
was
keeping
headed into
well.
one of the buildings up the hill.
What's that going over the hill? Is it a monster? No, it's tofu. Sorry.
Critters.
All I'm
The
saying
folks
is...
in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
The motherboard company? Yeah, I keep thinking is the... We also have a scientific building in one of the universities I used to work in. I think it was called the MSSI. But yeah, anytime this... But we used, for shorthand, say MSI building, you know? So I keep thinking about that too. Oh, are you okay?
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here.
Hello.
What do I call you, stranger?
It's Captain Dr. Tofu.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker.
Oh, like
You here to
Tucker
join the
from
Iconoclasts?
Enterprise.
Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy.
It wasn't a
Haven't been
dog.
one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes.
Oh my god, it wasn't a dog,
She's still
chat.
looking for me. Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
I forgot about this.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you.
Not a dog.
You fall in a
I like
hole.
Enterprise as well. It was one of my more
stuck
favorite
around
ones.
Way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
I still don't know which one is my favorite Star Trek, though. I think it's Deep Space Nine. I think...
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You've survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned. Teach her the Iconoclast philosophies. Convert her. Oh, Jesus. Don't make her join the cult.
I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
That still only counts as one. Daria, welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, Deep Space Nine is good. I do enjoy it. I stopped watching Voyager again, so I've seen all of Voyager, but I was rewatching it passively. Because I'm kind of addicted to House MD. It's on Netflix. And I've been enjoying it a lot. If anyone like watches Grey's Anatomy or likes like those kind of doctor things, House is pretty good. I like the actor.
Hey, I saw... What do you think you're doing? Suppose I can look the other way this time.
It was an accident. House is definitely my favorite Star Trek, Captain.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right.
Do I not have any Iconoclast quest? I'm surprised I don't have one.
They'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without it.
Open fire! Fire at Will! Poor Will always getting fired at. Will doesn't deserve that. I actually don't know a Will, do I? Personally in my life, I don't think I know a Will. Do you guys know a Will? And do you fire at him at will? Ah! You're just out here drinking?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Bill! I forgot that Bill is... I do know a Bill's. I know a good few Bills. Completely went out of my brain that Bill is... Never mind. Never mind.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
She's
Mama,
she's a...
What I need is for you to listen
What are they called?
to what I want for
Toxic
once.
mom boys?
But that's between us.
I have
now you
my
promised the
social
captain
media.
a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Yes, give me my money.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my tuk-tuk home safe again.
Yeah, he's gonna leave you again. Bye. Okay, chat. I think we have finished all the side quests on this planet, as far as I'm concerned. Will Nye the Science Guy. Anarchy soon follows. Are we ready to get into our spaceship? Oh. Oh. No, this is the main quest. You blonde bit. It's fine. It's fine. Time to blast. No, not time to blast off. I was wondering because I was like, why did we come to this place with no quest? But the main quest is actually in this place.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
That's me.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclast.
That was too rehearsed, chat. I don't know about you, but that was too rehearsed. What do you teach? I teach too.
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading
Team
the truth
Rocket
is the
blasting
only way
off
to combat
again.
the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. Nobody is listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Science, you're only transmitted on a single radio frequency and very few people can receive it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot!
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention.
I say
We will
advertisements.
use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Oh boy, I'm helping religious leaders. Or, well, I suppose, as far as I know, they're not religious, but they are cults anyway.
Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them.
Ah, yes.
Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
All right, I'll help. You're starting to sound like a bitter writer. I'll need some time to consider it.
Wonderful.
Look,
Requisitions
a quest
were
is a
placed with orders
quest.
for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
Oh, I freed her.
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet.
I found
What are you
her.
doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Okay. Huxley, the runner from Northern Ruins, I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
Ah.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
What?
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Oh my goodness.
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine?
This
Graham,
woman seems to
if you
have
need
her
me,
head
I'll
on
be
her
in
shoulders.
triage.
Okay. Get the printing press rollers from Carlotta. Games like this I find impressive just because of the sheer amount of voice act. Yeah, and do you know what's really cool? In some games, like Red Dead Redemption, it's so cool to hear them. They had to record the audio 2 times because not only had they have to record the audio if you were up close and speaking, but also they had to re-record it if you were on horseback and far away and yelling. So had to record all the voice lines perfectly at least twice. One yelling and the other one speaking. Not just that, but from every angle of approach to the scene, it was so much work. It's absolutely amazing. The work ethic of actors is incredible. I was at a panel where they talked to— oh really? That's so cool. Where was it? Was it like at a con? Parkour.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like.
Oh, yeah?
We got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance.
Oh, yeah?
That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Here's my nice way of telling you to sod off. What's going on here? Let me handle this and I'll give you credit when I report to Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is.
Oh, a Dragon Con. What's Dragon
Alright.
Con?
Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
It'll be sad to see a lot of this get replaced by AI voice synthesis. I wonder what's going to happen with AI and games now. So I know that there is some games that use AI artwork. I don't know what the story or what the stuff is happening now. I'm guessing it's going to be delayed before any AAA game utilizes AI. I wonder what's going to happen.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the order of scientific inquiry?
Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Hello.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
I wonder if I can get food from her as well. There are some games that use AI voice acting, like Bellwright. Does that? But is Bellwright a game or a company?
You'd have to ask him.
All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Food, I think. Graham's looking for high-capacity data cards or extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along.
I think food
Give
is
them all
really
my
important,
regards.
like.
And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
There are oh, sorry, it's a game. Okay. I haven't heard of it. I believe some AAA games were already using generative AI for NPC dialogue scripts, but there's still a human selecting the right pieces of dialogue. Okay. Oh, I can take all of this. It's not stealing. Chat, if it's not red, it's not stealing.
Not a peep from me.
Oh my god. So much loot. So much loot! Sorry. You're just permanently borrowing it. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. Cool gun. Speaking of Oblivion, did you guys hear the rumor that possibly, what's it called? What's the prequel to Skyrim? Oh, what is it called again? Is it Oblivion? Is possibly getting a remake. Oh, it's Morrowind. Oh, wait, no, is it Oblivion or Morrowind? Oblivion remake. There is a rumor going around that Oblivion remake is coming out. Not only that, that it's going to be drop released, or what's the term called when you don't advertise it?
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins.
Stealth
What in the
lost. Don't.
sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers, and the rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in there.
I like Zora. She seems to have her head on her
schedules
shoulders.
the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch.
On Monday, I hear. Ooh.
Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
Oh.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
Voice acting
They
was
weren't
very
willing
good.
to fight for our cause. We need
Hi, Risto.
reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing
I agree,
facility with the
Aegis.
same importance as I.
I've been talking about my doom
The hell's
scrolling.
the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has the priority number 1. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If they are going to shadow drop, there we go. That's the term. It'd be interesting if they do shadow drop it. That'd be a game I'd love to play. It might be a bit too popular on Twitch in the sense that I might have to watch out for some Twitch streamers who will be playing it on release, and I don't want spoilers. But I don't know. I've never played Oblivion. I never played Oblivion. I own it, but I never played it. Titus Androidicus. Sounds like a spell. Holy smokes on a cracker. How do I get... Oh my god, that's so far. Oblivion is an old game. You really can't complain about spoilers now. I understand that, but I never played it, you know? I don't know what the story is about. At all. I'm assuming it's nothing to do with Dragonborn. Dragonborn is the Skyrim thing. Oh, 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 oh. Da-da-dim, 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 dum-dim, dum, da-da-dum, 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 dum, 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 da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Sorry.
This would be fun.
The last of them.
Even though this gun is so good, I really do have a bullet problem. These bullets are meant for shooting, and that is what they'll do. One of these days, these bullets are gonna come all over you. Easy! Headshot. For a headshot, that sure didn't do that much damage. Did I kill him? I wonder if I did.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable.
It's been so long since I played Oblivion. I don't remember much about it. Nice! Good shot, Tofu. Thank you. I try. Welcome to the archives. Error, no data available. Data wouldn't talk back to me like that. Now I'm singing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme tune. I do remember loving it and being so excited for Skyrim to come out. It is always nice to look back on certain games that might not hold up, might not be that great nowadays, or, you know, it wasn't anything special to the world. Although Skyrim is a really big game, so I wouldn't say that is. But there's always that, like, little obscure game that just holds so many memories for you. Mine is probably, like, a bunch of Nintendo DS Lite games that I played as a kid. Absolutely, in no way do they make into the top games ever in history. But I just have such fond memories of them. And they hold a big special place in my heart. You know? Got him. I have a lot of bullets in the sniper, so I'm using it. Picking up a lot of ammo. Guns. Hopefully I can sell them off soon. Scrap them.
Hey, it's the twins. Surprised you two needed backup.
It's Isn't Qatar new? I've heard of that game. Didn't that come out recently, or is that a remake as well? I think those were the good guys. Okay, I have to do this whole fighting scene again because I accidentally shot the good guys. Why did they have to look all troublesome looking? Nice. Peekaboo. Oh, okay. Because I feel like I heard that name before. Or recently. Hi!
Looks like you're past that. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Okay. Good thing we didn't shoot them this time.
Here we go.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I don't see it. Oh my god, I barely saw that thing. Small little rat. Oh, okay. I thought it got released recently. I don't know why I felt like I heard Qatar recently. Am I getting confused with another game? Wasn't that... Am I getting confused with the game that was like Dark Souls? But as if Disney made it? No, not Disney. Pixar made... What game am I mixing up? Coraline played it on her stream. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Kingdom of Qatar? I don't think so. Could be wrong. Level up! Wow. I'm a star.
Get ready.
You guys good? Sure it's taking you a while to kill that thing. It's a colossal one, I suppose. Hi, Human Siri. Welcome in. How are you keeping? Happy Easter Saturday. I hope you're having a good time. Nice weekend. It's barred in there. Maybe I have to go in here and go upstairs or something. Any bad guys around here? Asking you shall receive.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, you tell him. M249, my beloved. Baked beans! Baked bean? I went outside, touch grass. The weather is unfortunately not great in Ireland, so I'm not going to be touching any grass anytime soon. But my best friend is coming over to visit tomorrow, so I'm going to hang out with her. After the stream, I'm going to make some sweet potato and carrot soup so that they have something delicious to eat tomorrow when they're visiting. Now we're not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his ultimate demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we have to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter. Hashtag 112. On Thursday. Workplace safety matters. Well. And nothing else matters. Let's look at our armor. I know we have a cute pink armor going with us here, chat, but that is heavy though. $26. Our armor's so low. Oh, is it because it's not repaired? Ah, okay. So, repaired, it's 26. Do we have any armor that's higher than 26? No. 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 Ooh, it's heavy. Okay. Install rollers. Can we retrieve their team, though? I would like to retrieve the team. Outlaws was okay. The most recent Star Wars game was Star Wars Outlaws. Maybe thinking of that? No. Can't find the game that I was thinking of. No. No, not Dragon. Dark Souls like game, but Pixar. Kenna, Bridge of the Spirits. Tofu? That had nothing. I have a brain, but sometimes it isn't a very high-functioning brain. Don't give out to me. It was Kenna that I was thinking of. God damn it, Tofu. God damn it. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let me get the guys out. I'll go fetch these boys.
We did it. Guess I was wrong.
Hey. Move along.
That was a hell of
there
a
we go.
soiree.
Thanks for the help. Let's all get you home.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own.
Not even close,
got
yeah.
our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Okay, got it. Let's go find him. Do I go this way? Yeah, I guess I go this way. Let's go find a medic! 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 Sorry. Maybe my voice isn't clear enough. Did we do it? Woohoo! Teamwork! Thanks, team, for tanking all of that. I stood back and looked pretty. Oh, yes, yes. Acid is burning me. Get over it. Aww. Sorry, man. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, we can level up as well, by the way. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up. Gotta accept some extra. Ooh, we have tier 3 now. 30% damage while under 25% health. Let's not get there. Revive companions to 25%. Ooh. Whenever you are affected by harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. Listen, I do be tanking damage. I think that's a great one. All respect for medics. Oh, really? Didn't realize you were at a base. Let's go report back to say that their medic's dead. I hope they won't be angry at me. It had nothing to do with me.
That was a hell of a soiree.
You said that.
Yes, Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Nice. We got them all back together. If that's not a completionist, lovely, tofu act of charity, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Let's go up here and complete this quest. This quest seemed a bit like a chore, to be honest, in the sense that plot-wise, it's a bit slow.
If you'll just listen.
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right.
Maybe it's going to build up to something now.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are any gunships that sure stops me from landing, the printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Van Nuys?
I did. Yes, the Van Nuys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop
the Monarch broadcast. Woohoo!
Of our
we got another
souls.
Steam achievement. I think we got 3 today.
Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
May you live in exciting times. Or what's the phrase that we use nowadays to insult people? May you live in... Not insult, but you know, slightly threatening. Interesting times, that's the phrase. May you live in interesting times. It's a Chinese is it? It's so popular nowadays on all forms of social media. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load. But the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now, please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my boarding business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I sure don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm, Theodore. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we will all be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript. You take too many bathroom breaks, and you know it. Imagine if your boss moved your toilet to face the showers because you were taking too many toilet breaks. I just want to poop. Exactly. Listen, I know jokes are jokes, but it's so much more efficient in life that you poop on company time.
Do you hear that?
Adjust
It's the blessed
your
sound of radio
bodily
silence, which
schedule
leads me to
accordingly.
believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem?
Oh, I hate
the
Hiram. I forgot he's really annoying.
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Okay. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Don't be telling that to your subordinates team. Very bad advice. And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do.
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved.
I like spreadsheets.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Lever, you say? Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
What? What did you say? If the panel electrocutes me? I'll prefer spreadsheets to facing armor. You have a point. You have a point. Alright, let's throw up that lever, chat. Cool. Done.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast.
Nice.
Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it.
Oh?
Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit, I have grown rather fond of you.
Ew.
As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Oh, I see.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
What? Oh my god! What?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Yeah, did you guys see that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
This guy.
Hiram? Can you hear me?
Oh, Sanjar.
Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar!
I didn't do that.
What are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
They're all on the same channel. Aw, it's a reunion. Group hug!
contact waiver? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad?
Oh my god, I have to choose a side. No.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity.
Shit.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module.
I thought I got away by making everybody like me. Oh no.
So long as you leave me out of it.
No.
Which means get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you.
Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. Oh damnity damn. Alright, it is what it is. I definitely don't think I want to, what's the word? I definitely don't think I want to side with the, I was gonna say conspiracy theorists. I don't want to side with the, cult anyway. The right way, I think. Quantum fluctuations are coming from the tachyon beam on the deflector dish, distorting the photonic resonance. Did you make that up on the spot, or is that an actual quote? Because if you made that up, that's really good. That's perfect Star Trek techno babble. Sounds like you've got experience. Woo! And nothing else matters. Can't side with a cult if you're trying to run your own. Exactly. I can't be caught siding with any cult when I'm trying. Wait, what? Oh. I thought I hit the head there. Got him, I think. Nice! We don't get that many cutscenes, actually, of, like, sniper shots. Maybe I'm just bad in this game, but in Fallout, it almost happened, like, a good bit, you know? I was gonna say, we don't have a cult emote in this chat, but we actually do, technically. Technically, our praise emote is where the sacrificial lab rat meme came from. There's a bit of inside lore to anyone new in our community, which is when we played Baldur's Gate. Oh, hello. We would have a chant so that we could sacrifice, we would choose a member of our audience to be sacrificed to the nat gods, to roll a nat, you know? We had some incredible moments during our BG3 playthrough, just saying. Just saying. And nothing else matters. Oh, my back is itchy and I can't reach the itchy spot. Oh. This is where Bambi would be handy if I could train her to scratch my back. She licks my face instead a lot, though. A lot of this map makes it look very similar to some of the worlds I see in No Man's Sky.
Here we go.
Don't say goodbye just yet, Yuli. I do own that game.
Down they go.
Can't do the new update on stream, of course. Oh? Yeah, no, I'd love to play Cult of the Lamb. That's definitely on my to-play list. I'm trying to avoid buying new games this year. I've been pretty good this year so far. Like, this game I've owned for years, and I haven't played it. So, we are getting through our to-play list. Slowly and surely. Oh my god, I missed! Maybe there's a range thing. Let me run up to you. You're a very tanky guy. Let me take some of that heavy ammo off you. Must be very heavy for you. I do need a new gun. This is magazine size light. Magazine size. Energy. Because I don't think I have... That's energy. It's energy. Heavy. Here we go. I think I need like different ammo type. This looks good. Yeah, that'll be good. I think. All right, let's cross this bridge. Good job. And then there's me buying new games, replaying old ones, and half my Steam library is just... Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not good. I'm not perfect. You know? I mean, I'm close as you can get, of course. Jesus. Splashback on that. Wow. I should use this gun for the mechs, because I have the lightning passive on it. Okay, so I have heavy ammo, light ammo, and energy ammo. So I have all ammos covered, just to maximize the intake. You're perfect in our eyes. Make sure to delete this part before pressing send. I'ma take a screenshot of that. No, don't mind me, chat. I'm still playing the game. I'm just doing something really quick. Yep. There we go. I have evidence of mods being on my side. It has happened. It is fact. There we go. All good. Oh. That's annoying. I need to get across.
Here we go.
I think he's stuck. Got him. Got him. Cower in fear! As Tofu misses all the shots. Come on, show yourself! You're not showing himself. In the balls. Happy Opposites Day. NMS is a lot of fun. Yeah, so I actually set it to vote. You guys could have forced me to play No Man's Sky instead of this game, but the votes were very close. No Man's Sky did win last place, third place, but I think second place was The Last of Us. It was very close. Last of Us Part 2. Because I played Part 1.
Ooh, a wreck. Can we check it for parts? Never know when you might need a backup regulator.
Nice. Nice. Great spray control, Tofu. Thanks. Spray and pray is my strat. Okay, that's not my aim. That's just the gun being bad. I think I need to repair my guns. Oh. Is that why you get to pack Mule Perk to carry all the extra ammo for spraying and praying? How'd you know? Remember to delete this comment before pressing send. Are you doing anything special today? No pub drinking? No. Oh! Actually, guys, what's your law in the UK? In Ireland? On Good Friday, we couldn't drink. I think they recently changed the law. But back in my bartending days, there was 2 days of the year that were actually holidays for us, and they couldn't legally open the bar. Christmas Day. And Good Friday. Got him. A law for the day that you can't drink. Not can't drink, you can't purchase alcohol. So obviously plan ahead and buy it. But yeah, I think they recently changed a lot. But those were the only 2 legal days that bars were not allowed to serve alcohol. From back in my bartending days. I'm gonna get across the bridge somehow. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, got a workbench, which is nice. Could we modify some of these guys? Nice, we installed a mod anyway. Thank you, Trooper. Here in Slovakia, only shops are closed during holidays. Restaurants, pubs, and work as usual. Okay. Cecile, I've received multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefront. If it ain't savings, just call me a Raptidon. Expletive deleted. The latest batch is gonna knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. The north end of the southbound woolly cow. These and others are not approved metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for the list of metaphors allowed when working. Much obliged, Violet Humbert. Violet, I've received notices of the following violations. Consumption of non-approved lunch material, failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime, sale of restricted goods. Do you hear this, chat? Failure to volunteer for volunteer overtime. I contested these violations on the following grounds. I'm allergic to purpleberry. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it is a miracle I have lived this long without an incident. I can't volunteer for overtime because I've already been assigned overtime shifts. Okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods. You got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell the sulfur around him is against the rules. Fine, I won't do it anymore. Please take loads of rest, Trooper. Thank you so much for the support. You're very, very kind. I hope your streams have been going well. Miss Bartleby, I'm writing to inform you that multiple employees have filed Form R441, perceived a danger to human resources through my office. It appears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent, as Rizzo Inc. has not responded to our request for safety equipment. A level of concern and, dare I say it, restlessness grows amongst the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings, or of the rumors that Rizzo Inc. is no longer supporting our efforts here, would go a long way toward improving the employee morale. Thank you. Violet. Violet, please. We are all begging you. For the love of all is good. And just please tell Cecile to sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelt corpses with finer order than his. I would be mortified if, you know, there was something like that about me that people were talking behind my back. You know, if people don't like me, that's fine. But let's say you were actually, like, upsetting people, let's say with your odor or something like really on the nose. I know it's very mortifying and embarrassing, but honestly I wish I knew, you know? It probably would be better to know in the long run. How do I cross this bridge? I mean, we'll cross the bridge when we get there, but how do we get there? Confused.
Here they come!
This world is awesome. Cozy? Me and you have different definitions of cozy. Walk to the bridge? I'm trying! Oh, you said shh, and I screamed. Oh, chocolate. And nothing else matters. Ooh, parkour. 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 Okay, so how do I cross this bridge? Is it through the trees? Thanks a minute for the follow. Welcome in. Is it? Okay, let's try this. So I did come out here before. I can't seem to get it over there. The bridge is somewhere here. See what I mean? Like... there is definitely a bridge in there. That still only gets us one! So somewhere here... There should be a way to cross to the bridge. Oh! 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 Due to emergency precautions, process has been sealed for your safety and others. What? How am I supposed to get across? Bro! Not cool! Oh? Oh! Do I parkour? Chat, we're gonna parkour. Are you ready? Parkour! It's the thought that counts. Parkour. Parkour. Nice. Easy. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. I wasn't ready.
Libations on me, folks.
Woo. Don't mind me taking some of your parts. You don't need them anyway, right? Hello. Ah, I can open the gates now. For future. For future use. Oh, hello. Jesus. This guy can tank. Woo! Are we all good? The screaming doesn't sound good. Oh my days! Yikes. All right, there's a lot to explore here. I don't know if we can finish this quest tonight. What time is it already? Damn, it's already almost 7.
I guess this is what Edgewater's gonna look like in a couple years.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Big bungs happening out here. Hello, Anonimo. Welcome in. I'm going to save game here. And I'm going to call it a night. We will be able to continue.